So this is the second episode of my D&D recaps. And the reason why the first one and this one took so long is because there was that big of a break between the first game and the second game. So, to continue on from the second recap, which I don't remember where the fuck I left off, but basically, the werewolf in our group, when I, was basically ass over tea kettle in a busted up treasure chest. And that player didn't show up on time. So what happened in the fucking thing? My friend's sister's character closed the treasure chest and locked it. And I had a silver sword, so I stuck it in a hole in the top of the thing. And basically, I hit him, but it didn't stick in the chest, apparently. And so, me, my friend's sister's character, and the other character that's in our group, that's the character of the DM, basically go explore, or we encounter other enemies, and I teleport. There's this doorway on the one side of the map, so I basically I accidentally did that because when I went there, my character saw in the corner of his eye a fucking guy with a crossbow, and so I was just like, all right, I'll hold off these fucking enemies. And so we're, me, the DM's character, and my friend's sister's character are all fighting, these enemies, while the werewolf's in a locked up treasure chest. Because again, beyond fucking time for D&D, fucking seriously, because the DM will fucking mess with you, probably. So we fight then we go into this other room. I think by this time the other player had shown up, took control, busted out of the treasure chest, and joined the fray, as it were. So, and we basically fought just a bunch of skeletons. And then with swords, and then those skeletons got a bunch of nat 1s, so one skeleton lost both of its arms trying to attack, they flew off the fucking body. Then apparently another skeleton lost an arm, and then another skeleton lost another arm by getting nat 1s. And then a quell shows up, which I don't really know what a fucking quell is, but from my understanding of it, it basically just cuts you off from your deity. And specifically because it was a quell of a person who was a part of my church. My circlet started, I had a circlet, because I had it for Tyr, and because that's who my deity is, Tyr. And so it started bleeding. It wasn't me bleeding, it was the fucking circlet bleeding. For whatever fucked up reason. I'm assuming it's because it was the guy, it was that guy's fucking circlet that went back to the church and all this other shit. That's what I assume fucking happened. I didn't really ask, I'm assuming. And I couldn't do a lot of damage to the fucking, to the quell. And then the fucking DM pulled a motherfucking gelatinous fucking cube out of his ass. A fucking gelatinous cube. And I asked, because I saw the enemy type, I saw the icon on D20, the player token pop up, or the monster token pop up. Is that a fucking gelatinous cube? And the DM's like, maybe. And I was like, I explained to him, I'm like, yeah, it's fucking AVPSO, the very public spanking of their game. They have a patron, Microboganism, who's in the game, and he's basically just a modified gelatinous cube. I'm like, that's how I figured that's what it was. So this gelatinous cube is just like me and the werewolf are inside the fucking gelatinous cube, getting injured by it. The werewolf takes care of it at a certain point. This was a fucking 4-hour long game, and my memory is shit to begin with, so I only remember the highlights, really. So we got a gelatinous cube, a bunch of skeletons, the quell, and slowly but surely we take out all of the skeletons. And then my party members do a lot of damage to the quell, because I can't really directly attack it that well. But basically, I kill the quell, and I did so well in my role that I basically said a prayer to Tyr, apologized to the quell that I'm gonna have to kill it again, kill the fucking being again, and apparently my circlet activated again, and I fucking just fucked this thing up, and it just disappeared and took an enemy with it. And then, by the way, my whole party was almost fucking dead. Like, I had 5 health, the werewolf had 5, oh no, I think I had like 3 health. The binder, that's my friend's sister's character, she had like 10 health. May Hughes, which was the DM's character, was like in the 10s, but he started out with less hit points. He's basically glass cannon, essentially. And so we defeat all the enemies. We look in this we look in all these chests. We find a blue flame torch, which was supposed to be at the center of the tower because it's a fucking tower. It's basically like it was a game of death. That fucking Bruce Lee movie where we have to go floor to floor and kill all these fucking things. So we wiped out the first floor. We killed all the enemies, got all the and the torch was supposed to like protect, I guess, like keep things out. Found it. There was a bunch of necklaces and a ring in one of the other chests. There's a couple barrels, one of which was full of water. One of which was full of what you would assume is booze because it has a tap on it. Some had gold. Some of it had gold, and I don't remember what was. Oh, I think it might have been like a couple spears or some shit. I don't fucking remember. I wasn't paying attention really with the barrels. I kind of checked out because I'm like, oh, we're almost done. Fucking whatever. Everybody leveled up in the party, which is good. I'm level 6. The binder's level 6. The werewolf's level 2 because the werewolf's broken as shit. Even with the balancing that the fucking that the DM did. And then fuck. Trying to think of other fucking things that fucking happened. We encountered a shambling corpse. That was like the last thing that fucking happened. And we ran to the center of the tower where the torch was supposed to be. Because we were almost all dead. Like, we were very close to death. And it's mainly due to the fucking gelatinous cube and the goddamn quell. And our rolls were shitty with roll 20. Like as I described it in the call with the DM and everybody, I was like, it's basically like 3 toddlers slap fighting each other. It's basically because it was just like it was like miss. Like everybody was missing fucking everything. This is like fucking. it was literally like a baby slap fighting. It was just like, what the fuck? Why even bother at this fucking point? But then we started like just landing critical shit in a few of the fucking fights. But it was just like, it's so bad. It was so bad. Fucking, God. But yeah, we all leveled up. We saw a shambling corpse. We ran from it. And the shambling corpse in roll 20, the thing that the DM chose, was what looks like to me like a drow. More specifically, like Tristan Jordan. That's just me, you know. I'm assuming it's not supposed to be that, but maybe they couldn't find maybe he couldn't find a shambling corpse asset. But whatever, I don't care. I got nothing against the guy who's fucking choosing shit. We're storming a fucking Lich King's fucking domain, so whatever the fuck, I don't give a shit. Trying to think of anything else. It was just really like, it was just really funny that the player didn't show up for the majority of the game tonight. Just because of like, he overslept apparently. And I made it a point that I slept a lot of the day away because I was like, I want to be up for this, even though I am really tired right now. Because I slept all day, so it's like, when you sleep all day, it doesn't really help that much. But I set a calendar reminder for the day, a calendar reminder for the hour. You know, it was supposed to, we just got done, so it was like 6 to 10. The game took place. The fucking werewolf, who's a friend of mine. Love the guy to death, but not the most punctual motherfucker, I will say. You know, decent enough guy, but he's got a worse memory and worse timing than I do. But fucking that's my favorite part, is that we stuffed a fucking werewolf in a treasure chest, and then I wasn't trying to skewer him with the sword. I was just gonna like, because my character basically has a distrust of every motherfucker in this goddamn thing. That's another thing that fucking happened. Because apparently I don't like the binder, because that's what tier paladins like. They don't like fucking bad magic or anything that approaches bad magic. So, like, I saw the binder start to do a ritual to get one of the things that she made a contract with. So I take my, I have a Morning Star. I take it, I put it next to her head, and I say, "What in the hell are you doing?" And she doesn't give me an answer. Or she gives me, like, the wait a second hand gesture. And so, like, I rear up, like I'm gonna smack it. I smack her with it in the head. And I go for, like, I change my trajectory so it's not the head, but I go for her leg, and it misses. Like, because the being that she made a contract with is a rogue. Like, so it's like a mystical rogue, basically, and it's like luck and all this other shit that it has domain over. So that happened because I saw her doing her magic shit. I'm like, fucking, all right, I'm gonna steer hard into this. I fucking hate not good magic, you know, like questionable magic, or not, like, at least not lawful magic. It's just turning into that shit really fucking hard. And so that happened in the game too. I forgot to I forgot to mention that. But yeah, I was just like, so me stabbing the sword into the chest wasn't like I wasn't trying to kill him. I was just trying to make it so that way it hurt him coming out of it, like if he tried to do things against us or whatever. But what I wanted to do was basically take the silver sword, jam it in because I didn't know how much space was in the thing. I was just gonna take it, jam it in, like, and just like impale the bottom of the chest with it, and make it so that way if he tried to move, it would have hurt him. Didn't work like I thought. Like I stabbed it into it and it like stuck, but apparently that didn't fucking happen. To be fair, I wasn't paying attention, but so that happened, which is funny as fuck. Imagine a big hulking fucking werewolf in a treasure chest. It was really funny. We were fucking laughing about it. And then the same werewolf fucked up its arm. It broke its one arm, I think, and then so it's got one good arm and its mouth. That's another reason why we fucking almost died. Because the fucking werewolf was gimped to shit. I was almost dead. I was afraid of getting fucking hit with shit. But yeah, fucking. That's basically what happened in the D&D game. So yeah, I'm gonna fucking upload this after I hit stop recording. So give us a thumbs up if you want to see more of these fucking recaps. Be much appreciated. Would be very much appreciated. Yeah. Ta-ta.